All right, so we're gonna chat about the push-up and how to choose a variation that works for you. So let's go through the variation. We're gonna start tall and work our way lower. Starting with something that is tall, could be a table, it could be the wall. You're going to place your hands, step back into a plank position, and then you want your hands just in front of your shoulders, pushing actively into the box or whatever item so that your upper back almost rounds. I want you to feel your serratus muscles start to activate. So when you actively push, that's what should turn on. And then your shoulders are able to stay spread apart that way. So from this position, you're gonna lower down elbows. I don't want them flaring out wide, but you also don't need to have them super narrow. So I'm gonna have you hit a 45 degrees. So somewhere right in between, lowering down, trying to get your shoulders to below your elbows, and then pressing back up. If you're not quite able to do this, like keeping pretty stable, you can shorten your lever. So I am the lever. You're going to shorten it by bending your knees so that just lessens the load. Same thing, lowering down and pressing back up. Once that feels good, lengthen the lever, and then progress to working lower. So the next one would be, say, to a bench. Same thing, you can go from your knees first. Actively push, spreading your shoulder blades apart, keeping them apart. Exhale, pressing up. Bring your shoulders to elbow crease and back up. Once that's good to go, let's go to a plank position. Lowering down and pressing back up. Other variations before we get to the floor is that you can just work on the eccentric, and that's the lowering portion of the movement. So obviously the hardest part is to push it back up from the bottom range, but I want you to have control when you're lowering through as well. So an eccentric push-up would look like going here, control the lower down, and then drop to your knee, sit back down, and then make your way back up. So you're not pushing up at all. Control the lower down, nice and controlled, getting your shoulders all the way to below the elbows, and then drop to the knee and make your way back up. And then of course you can do all of this from the floor. So you could either do a kneeling or a long lever variation. So kneeling eccentrics, hands are right below my shoulders. I am actively pushing my hands into the floor, lowering down, able to get my shoulders below my elbows, and then press back up. Lowering down for the eccentrics, and then you could push back, child's pose, and then back up. And then for a full plank, push-up position, actively pushing up. I don't want your hips hiking up, and I also don't want your back dropping down. So core is actively engaged, lowering down, exhale, pressing up, or working on the eccentric, lowering down, dropping to your knees, and then pressing back up. All right, so that's a few options that you can give a try.